Hi, I'm Chris Peacock, and this is take 3 of the intro of Doctor Who, Season 3, Episode 2, The Shakespeare Code, and I am really sick of this. Okay. Take 1, the phone rang. Take 2, I, instead of pushing the button to start the episode, pushed the button to stop the recording. So now, take 3. This is The Shakespeare Code. I'm just going to start the episode. I've already seen the first 11 seconds because that is when the phone rang. I'm going to rewatch those 11 seconds. It really doesn't matter. It's not like anything had actually happened in those 11 seconds. So, here's the episode. I'm going to push play. I'm not going to push spacebar. I'm going to push play. Because I don't know why spacebar stopped the recording. It doesn't usually. That's not the button I have mapped to start and stop the recording. But my mouse was right over stop recording. Like, on my other monitor, it's about here, where my mouse is. So I'm thinking because my mouse was over it, when I pushed spacebar, it read as a mouse click. I don't know. But I'm just going to push play. I'm not going to say all the things that I said the first time. It wasn't that important. I didn't say anything groundbreaking. I pretty much just talked about the last episode for a minute. But you saw me watch the last episode, and you saw me talk about the last episode at the end of it. So, take 3. This is what we're using. I know this is a weird intro. We're going with it. Here's the episode. So I saw this, London 1599, and this girl. I saw this girl. And phone rang about there.
This cannot be the home of one so beautiful. Forgive me. This is foul.
She's a witch.
Sad words suit not upon a lover's tongue.
Your kiss transformed me. A suitor should meet his beloved's parents. Mother Doomfinger. And Mother Bloodtide.
What the heck?
Soon, at the hour of woven words, we shall rise again, and this fleeting earth will perish.
Okay.
Blimey, just to pass a test to fly this thing?
Yes, and I failed. Now, make the most of it. I promised you one trip and one trip only.
But are we safe? I mean, can we move around and stuff?
Of course we can. Why do you ask?
It's like in the films, you step on a butterfly, you change the future of the human race.
Tell you what, then, don't step on any butterflies. What have butterflies ever done to you?
Am I all right? I'm not going to get carted off as a slave, am I?
Why would they do that?
Not exactly white, in case you haven't noticed.
I'm not even human. Just walk about like you own the place. It works for me.
Your clothes are not blending in at all, but no one's noticed.
Globe Theatre. Brand new, just opened. Though, strictly speaking, it's not a globe, it's a tetradecagon, 14 sides, containing the man himself.
Whoa, you don't mean. Shakespeare in there?
Oh, yes.
Where's Shakespeare? I want to see Shakespeare! Author! Author! Do people shout that? Do they shout author?
Author! Author!
Author!
Okay. Oh, who's that? Is that the witch? Never mind.
Always he chooses the best words, new, beautiful, brilliant words.
Shut your big fat mouth!
You should never meet your heroes.
You've got it. Love's labour's lost. That's a funny ending, isn't it? It just stops. Will the boys get the girls? Well, don't get your hopes in a tangle. You'll find out soon. When? Tomorrow night. The premiere of my brand new play. A sequel, no less. And they call it Love's Labour's Won.
The lost play. Doesn't exist, only in rumours. It's mentioned in lists of his plays, but never ever turns up. And no one knows why.
Have you got a mini disc or something? We can tape it, we can flog it, sell it when we get home, make a mint. That would be bad.
I love the cast's face, like, we didn't practice that.
No. Who let you in? No autographs. No, you can't have yourself sketch with me. And please don't ask where I get my ideas from. Thanks for the interest. Now, be a good boy and shove. Hey, nonny.
I'm Sir Doctor of TARDIS, and this is my companion, Miss Martha Jones.
Interesting. That bit of paper. Blank.
Oh, that's very clever. That proves it. Absolute genius.
This is abominable behaviour. A new play with no warning? I demand to see a script, Mr. Shakespeare. As master of the revels, every new script must be registered at my office and examined by me before it can be performed. If it's the last thing I do, Love's Labour's 1 will never be played.
Okay. I'm kind of rooting for the witch. Like, that guy would be the reason we don't have this lost Shakespeare play. So if the witch wins, we get a new Shakespeare play. Obviously, she's not going to win. I mean, yeah, poor guy at the beginning of the episode, but I think they were just eating him. And, okay, probably most of my Doctor Who audience doesn't watch my Vampire Diaries episodes, so I will say what I said in the first episode of Vampire Diaries. I'm fine with people getting eaten. I mean, in real life, this would be a completely different topic, but in television shows, the things eating the people need to eat, and people are the food, so... What I don't like, well, not that I don't like it, but what makes it different, and this is more of a Vampire Diaries thing than it is this witch on Doctor Who, is when you play with your food, when they toy with the people and then kill them and eat them. Just kill them and eat them. Skip the toying part. That's the part that makes you evil. Just killing people and eating them doesn't make you... Oh, okay. If you are a person, killing people and eating them makes you bad. But if you're something that needs to eat people to live, I'm fine with you eating people to live. Again, fictional people on a fictional show. Real life, it's different because these things don't exist as far as I'm aware. I think the people were eating... I think the witches were eating that guy at the beginning. If they weren't, then whatever. My point still stands on the vampires.
Water damps the fiercest flame.
Drowns down girls and boys the same.
Okay, I do feel bad for this guy.
Now to haunt the vital part. Stop the flesh.
Stop the heart. Eternal sleep is thine.
I've never seen a death like it. His lungs are full of water. He drowned. And then, I don't know, like a blow to the heart, a visible blow. Good mistress, this poor fellow has died from a sudden imbalance of the humors. Natural, if unfortunate, demise. Call the constable and have him taken away. I tell them the truth, they'll panic and think it was witchcraft.
Okay, what was it then?
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
Potion. Upon this night the work is done. A muse to pen Love's Labour's 1.
This is great.
I'll get my answers tomorrow, Doctor. And I'll discover more about you and why this constant performance of yours.
All the world's a stage.
I might use that. Good night, Doctor.
So, magic and stuff. That's a surprise. It's all a bit Harry Potter.
Wait till you read book 7. Oh, I cried.
I did too. And I just realized, yeah, it wasn't out yet. That's kind of funny. Easy guess, though, on the screenwriter's part.
Looks like witchcraft, but it isn't. Can't be. You're going to stand there all night.
Well, the werewolf was an alien. I'll just assume the witches are aliens.
Staring me right in the face and I can't see. Where is it now? A friend of mine, Rose, right now, she'd say exactly the right thing.
That face.
Finished cleaning, just in time for your special treat. All right. Not the first, then.
I'll take that to aid my flight. You shall speak no more this night.
She died of fright.
Doctor?
What did you see?
A witch. And you've written about witches.
I have? When was that?
Not quite yet.
Peter Street spoke of witches.
Who's Peter Street?
Our builder. He sketched the plans to the globe.
The architect. I'm the architect.
The architect! The globe! Come on!
Okay.
14. What does that ring a bell? 14.
There's 14 lines in a sonnet.
So there is. Good point. Words and shapes following the same design. 14 lines, 14 sides, 14 facets.
Even by today's standards, that's a beautiful theater. The sound isn't quite. Is that theater still standing? I can look that up. That wouldn't be a Doctor Who spoiler. That's a real place.
This is just the theatre.
Oh, yeah, but the theatre's magic, isn't it?
Yes.
A month after finishing this place, lost his mind.
Why, what happened?
Started raving about witches, hearing voices babbling. His mind was addled.
Where's he now?
Bedlam.
What's Bedlam?
Bethlehem Hospital. The madhouse.
Well, must have been dozing off when he wrote that. I don't even know what it means. Yeah, well, that goes for most of this stuff. Ah, but at least it's my speech. I get centre stage. Dravidian Shores, Linear 5, 93016.
I guess the audience doesn't need to be there. Just him practicing would work.
Too soon. Too soon. Not to fear, my mothers. It is merely a rehearsal of what's to come.
I think we should never speak of this again. Else we'll end up in Bedlam ourselves.
Peter.
What is this? I must see.
Tell me about the witches.
Who is this doctor? Why does he come now at our time of glory? Doomfinger, transport yourself. Doom the doctor. Doom his hide.
Got Peter to build the globe to their design. Their design.
The 14 walls. Always 14. Well, where did Peter see the witches? Where in the city?
Peter, tell me. You've got to tell me, where were they? All Hallows Street.
Too many words.
What the hell?
Witch? I'm seeing a witch. Can you stop her?
No mortal has power over me.
Well, but there's a power in words. If I can find the right one, if I can just know you.
None on earth has knowledge of us.
Then it's a good thing I'm here.
14! The 14 stars of the Brixel planetary configuration! Creature, I name you! Carrier Knight!
Okay, they are aliens. Okay.
Wow, it's just a different sort of science. You lot, you chose mathematics. Given the right string of numbers, the right equation, you can split the atom. Carrie and I choose words instead.
Use them for what?
The end of the world.
Way to the globe. Go. I will join you. As soon as this doctor screams his last.
I'm disappointed. I'm enjoying this episode. I have no idea if this is one of the popular episodes or not, but I am very much enjoying this episode. But I am extremely disappointed because at the pace this episode is going, this is definitely not a two-parter. There's not enough. There's too much time. These villains I like. Sometimes the villains I'm like, ugh. Like I always like the Doctor, and I have always liked Rose, and I do like her. But sometimes the villains are hit and miss with me. These villains I want to see more of, and they're going to be dead by the end of the episode. I'm going to be like, no! I want more of them, because they're great. I like these villains.
They used you. They gave you the final words, like a spell, like a code. Love's labour's one, it's a weapon. The right combination of words spoken in the right place with the shape of the globe as an energy converter. The play's the thing. And yes, you can have that. Arthur, we'll track them down. Will you get to the globe? Whatever you do, stop that play.
I'll do it. All these years I've been the cleverest man around. Next to you, I know nothing.
Well, don't complain.
I'm not. It's marvellous.
Fueling poor, drooped men and stench.
Stop the play! I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but stop. This performance must end immediately.
Oh, everyone's a critic.
This play must not be performed.
Is he drunk or what? Get him out of the way!
The world didn't end in 1599. It just didn't. Look at me, I'm living proof.
Oh, how to explain the mechanics of the infinite temporal flux? I know. Back to the Future. It's like Back to the Future.
The film.
No, the novelisation. Yes, the film. Martin McFly goes back and changes history.
And he starts fading away. Oh my God, am I going to fade?
You and the entire future of the human race.
I name thee Carrier Knights.
What did I do wrong? Was it the finger?
Power of a name works only once. Observe. I gaze upon this bag of bones, and now I name thee Martha Jones.
What have you done?
There's still one word with the power of the day,
The naming won't work on me.
but your heart grows cold. The north wind blows and carries down the distant rose. And from this world we will lead the universe back into the old ways of blood and magic.
Busy schedule. But first, you've got to get past me.
Oh, that should be a pleasure.
Well, that's just cheating.
No, Doctor. Men to carrier knights are nothing but puppets.
I've only got one heart working. How do you people cope? I've got to get the other one started. Hit me on the chest. On the side. On the back. Left a bit. Lovely.
We're going the wrong way!
No, we're not. We're going the wrong way.
Dravidian Shore.
We're already at the end of the play?
930167.02 and strikes the fulsome grove of Rexel 4. Co-radiating crystal, activate!
Maybe this will be a two-parter.
Now begins the millennium of blood! The Doctor, he lives.
Reverse it.
How am I supposed to do that?
The shape of the globe gives words power, but you're the wordsmith. The one true genius, the only man clever enough to do it.
But what words? I have none ready.
That's what you do, Will. You choose perfect words. Do it. Improvise.
Close up this din of hateful dire decay. Decomposition of your witch's plot. You thieve my brains, consider me your toy. My doted doctor tells me I am not.
No.
Vanish like a tinker's curse. I say to thee. Yeah.
Good old JK. Love's labour's one. There it goes.
I want to see these villains back again.
I looked all over. Every single copy of Love's Labour's one went up the sky.
My lost masterpiece.
You could write it up again.
Yeah, I better not, Will.
Perhaps it's time I wrote about fathers and sons. In memory of my boy, my precious Hamnet.
Hamnet.
That's him.
Hamnet.
What's wrong with that?
Anyway, time we were off. I've got to take Martha back to Fredonia.
You mean travel on through time and space?
You what?
You're from another world like the Carrionites, and Martha is from the future. It's not hard to work out.
That's incredible. You are incredible.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely, more temperate.
What?
You never believe it, she's here!
Queen Elizabeth I.
Doctor,
What?
my sworn enemy.
What?
Off with his head.
What?
What have you done to upset her?
Actually, I know. I didn't know. Yeah, that's time travel for you. Still, can't wait to find out. That's something to look forward to.
Okay, that one was... Oh, man. I really enjoyed that. I love the Harry Potter reference. Not just them mentioning Harry Potter, but Expelliarmus. Oh my god, that was fantastic. I don't know if you can hear... I don't know if you can hear me through my hands, but whatever. Oh, man. I was going to watch a couple episodes of Vampire Diaries after this, but I'm going to end on that. I'll watch Vampire Diaries tomorrow. All right, that was the Shakespeare Code, and wow. It's not my favorite episode of Doctor Who so far, but those are my favorite Doctor Who villains so far. I am sure they're never coming back. And I'm very disappointed. I would love to see them again. Of course, their effect wouldn't be as good the second time anyway. Also, too much of a good thing. So, yeah, probably best if we never see them again. But that was fantastic. Come to find out, I'm sure, that it's one of the least popular episodes in the series. Oh, well. Who knows? Well, no, people do know. Oh, man. I very much enjoyed that. I'm going to end it here. Hopefully you enjoyed. We're still on Doctor Who for the next one. Not going back to Torchwood yet. So I will see you in the next episode of Doctor Who.